Hello everyone, myself Baby Rani, working as Assistant Professor in MLR Institute of Technology in Cybersecurity and Data Science Department. In today's session, I am going to discuss about looping statements in Python. In the last session, in the last video also I completed the first statement. Now we will go for the while statement. So now while. So it is repetitive statement, derivative statement. So in Python, the while statement is used to execute a set of statements repeatedly. But if you want to print the same set of statements n number of times, we are using the while loop. For iterating the values, we are using the for loop. The while statement is also known as the entry control loop statement. So first we need to check the condition, then only we'll execute the block of statements of while. So because in the case of while statement, first the given condition is verified. If the condition is correct, it is true, then only we'll go to the block of statements. Then the execution of the statement is determined based on the condition result. So we are depending on the condition. Depending on the condition only, we need to take the decision. So the general syntax for the while loop is while expression statements. So here also we are following the indentation. So the next line of while is we need to follow the indentation. So the expression is nothing but the condition. First it checks the condition, then only it will execute the block of statements. So this is the flowchart of while. So here this is the condition. While condition is there, if the condition is true, it executes the block of statements of while block. Or otherwise, if the condition failed, if the loop is failed, the condition failed means it is come out of the loop and it executes the remaining statements in that program. So we'll see the one example for while. Print hello string n times based on input using while loop. So we need to print the hello message on the screen. So here we are using the while loop. So count is equal to int of input, how many times you want to say hello. So we need to give the count value. Depending on that, it will print. For example, we are giving count equal to 100. It prints hello message on 100 times. So here we are taking initialized value, that is I equal to 1. So whenever you are going for the looping statements, we need to initialize the value, we need to increment the value, and we are having the condition also. So that's why this is the initialization I, this is the condition, and this is the incrementation. Any loop statement contains these three things: initialization, updation, as well as the condition. So here while I less than or equal to count. So for example, I am taking count is equal to 5. So while I value is initially 1 less than or equal to 5. Yes, condition is true. Now it goes to the block of statements. The first condition, the first statement is hello. So now it prints the hello. After that, the next one is the incrementing value. We are updating I as 1. So here I equal to 1, I is equal to I plus equal to 1 means I is equal to I plus 1. So this is the assignment operator. So initial I value is 1, 1 plus 1 means 2. So the I is updated as 2. Now it goes to the again while block. Now it is checking the condition 2 less than or equal to 5. Yes, condition is true. Now again it prints the hello. And I is updated as, so initially 2 plus 1, 3. So again it prints the hello. I is 4, it prints hello. I is 5 because I equal to 5 less than or equal to 5. So it is less than and or equal to also. Again it 5 times print the hello message. And I is incremented as 6. Then after that it is exiting the loop. Means we are coming out of the loop because the condition failed. So job is done. Thank you. So after that, what are the statements are there in the program? It prints that. So it prints the count value is 3 here. So it prints 3 times. After that, it is giving the job is done. Thank you. So the while is used to iterating the loop. While is used to check the condition as well as the update the values also. So next one is the infinite while loop. Means in all times the while loop is true. So for example, we can create an infinite loop, means we cannot come out of the loop also. So we have to use that Control C if you want to come out of the loop. So in every time it will execute. Every day it will be true only. So we can create an infinite loop using while statement if the condition of while loop is always true. So in place of expression or in place of condition, I am writing true. Means every time it is true only. So we get an infinite loop. So it does not terminate. So continuously it is asking the value only. So here I am taking infinite loop using while example. While of true. So every time it will be true only. So num int of input enter an integer. So the double of here we are multiplying with the number with 2. So here we need to enter the integer value 4. So the double of number 2 into num value 2 into 4 8. Again it goes to the while loop. So the condition is true. Again it will ask enter an integer. I entered 8. So it multiplies with 8 into 2 16. Again it asks. So if you want to come out of the loop, you have to use the control plus C. So this is the infinite while loop. So the next one, while loop with else. So in the last session also I discussed, in the for loop also we can use the else block. So in the while loop also it supports, same as with the for loops. While loops can also have an optional else block. After coming out of the while loop, we can execute the else block. It executes the else block. The else part is executed if the condition in the while loop evaluates to false. So the while loop get false, then only it executes the else. So here we took the counter equal to 0. While counter less than 3, so we are going to the inside loop. So first one 0 less than 3. Yes, condition is true. So it prints the inside loop. Next, the counter is incremented as 1. Again 1 less than 3. Condition is true. Again it prints the inside loop. Again the counter is incremented to 2. 2 less than 3. Condition is true. It prints that inside loop. Next, counter is updated as 3. 3 less than 3. Condition failed. So it goes to the out of the while loop, means it comes to the else block. It prints that inside else. Means the else block is a executable statement. In the while loop also we can use the else block without any condition. We can execute this else statement like a normal program. The next one. So in while loop also we are using the break statements, continuous statements. For suppose if the while loop can be terminated with a break statement, in such cases the else part is ignored. So if you are using the break statement, it does not execute the else part also. Break means it stops the execution. It is coming out of the entire program. So here counter equal to the same example. So counter equal to counter plus 1. Every time the counter is incrementing up to less than 3, means up to 2 it prints the values. If counter equal to true, counter when it is equal to 2, it goes to the break, means it stops the execution. So now counter equal to 0. 0 less than 3. Condition true. It prints the inside loop. Next, counter is incremented to 1. Counter equal to 1. So 1 less than 3. Condition true. So it prints that inside loop. Next, counter equal to updated as 2. 2 less than 3. And it goes to the 2 less than 3 and checks. Counter is incremented. Now, if counter equal to 2 equal to 2 means it breaks the program and coming out of the entire program. So we'll get the output is inside loop and the inside loop 2 times only. The break statement is used to stop the execution. So break statement in while loop. So with the break statement, we can stop the loop even if the while condition is true. If the condition is true also, we can stop the execution with the help of the break only. Now I equal to 1. So we initialize the I value is 1. So while I less than 6. So we have up to 6 we can print the I value. Up to 5 we can print the I value. Whenever I equal to 3, it breaks the program. Means we are coming out of the entire program. Now I equal to 1. 1 less than 6. Condition is true. The executable statement is 1. It prints 1. Next, I equal to 3 means we are checking 1 equal to 3. Condition failed. So I is incremented 2. 2 less than 6. It is printing the 2 value. 2 equal to 3. So it is failed. So it goes to the I is incremented 3 less than 6. So it prints the 3 value. 3 equal to 3 means it breaks. We are coming out of the entire program. That is the break statement. Now the next one is the continue statement in while loop. So it skips the one iteration. It skips the particular condition and executes the remaining executable statements. With the continue statement, we can stop the current iteration and continue with the next iteration. So here also we are taking the same example, old example only, I equal to 0. We are printing the up to 5 values. Whenever I equal to 3, it has to stop that particular value and it has to execute the remaining ones. Now 0 less than 6, condition true. So I is equal to I plus 1 means I is updated as 1. And if I equal to 3 means 1 equal to 3, condition failed, it prints the I value 1. Again, the I is updated as 1. So next, 1 less than or equal to 6. So again, I is updated as 2. 2 equal to 3, fail. It prints the 2 value. Next condition, I equal to 2 less than or 2 less than 6. So I is equal to updated as I equal to 3. 3 equal to 3, condition true. It skips that iteration and it goes to the 3 less than or 6, 3 less than 6 as I is incremented to 4. 4 equal to 3, condition fail. It prints that 4, 5, 6. Means whenever I equal to 3, in that particular iteration it skips. Break means entire program is we need to stop that execution. We are coming out of the entire program. The next one is the pass statements in loops. So here the pass statement is used to execute the for loop or the while loop without writing single line in that particular while block or the for loop. So in Python programming, pass is null statement. Nothing happens when it executes. So it is used when a statement is required syntactically. See here for letter in Python. So letter contain the Python is there, means it is iterating Python. So if letter equal to H, pass, means it is skipping that. This is the pass block. See here, first condition, letter contain the P value is there. So letter equal to P. So it is going to the next statement. It is not going to the if block because condition failed. So current letter is P. Next, Y is there. So letter contain Y. Letter equal to Y. Condition failed. So it executes current letter Y. Next one, again it is incremented to T. Letter equal to T. So T equal to H. Condition failed. Current letter is T. Next one, H. H equal to H. So the condition is true. So it executes the pass block, means this is the pass block. Again it prints the current letter is H. And if the condition is true, it goes to that if block only. The pass is nothing but if you want to execute the if block, if there is no block of statements are there in the if block, we are using the pass only. Means it does not give any error. It executes the if block without giving any errors in that. So in today's session, we completed the what is while and what are the different iterations in while. While pass statement is there and break statement we learned and the continue statement and the syntax of while. All these completed in this session. Thank you.